Well, hello, and welcome back to the episode of suspension. Obviously, as you can tell, I've already completed one side. I came out yesterday, and I was like, I'm just going to turn my big fan on, turn my music on, and just get the passenger side done and chill at the same time. No rushing. No destroying my hands or my thumbs or my knuckles or my head or the back of my head or the side of my face. You know, just chill and work and get some done. So, obviously, done. What came out is what I've been trying to tell y'all. Look at, upper control arm, upper ball joint, literally nothing. Bushings, control arm bushings, absolutely nothing. Idler arm. Oh, wow, that's actually, it's sealed, that's why. That's actually in good shape still. I didn't need a new one? Oh, got a new one anyways. Tie rods. Oh, that's not too bad. Still got some. Oh, that's not that bad. Just the bushing, or just the rubber boot. That's a little worn. And this is the driver's side one. Oh, that's not too bad. Huh? Surprising. I think these were the only things that have ever been replaced on this front suspension. Yeah, that one's still in good shape too. Well, lower ball joint. So Mopars, this whole thing is the lower ball joint. And that is definitely no bueno. Same as the other side. These, you really don't have to replace these. These are the strut rods. That's what does this bad boy right here. So this also is a part of your alignment adjustment. You can pull the whole wheel in this way towards the lip, or you can back it away from the lip and go farther back that way by loosening and tightening this, because you pull or let it go by loosening and tightening. And there's kind of really no point to replace. I just did because I got those thicker hardened steel ones from Mancini Racing. They were only like $126 for the pair shipped. So I got them, but if these aren't bent in any way, just throw them right back in. It's literally the same thing as that. Same everything. So, but we got brand new everything. Big old beefy tie rods from Peter Bergman. That's also where I got these upper control arms, the adjustable ones. But these things are huge. Nice and briefer. Still got obviously the QA1 shock. We got the QA1 lower control arm with the sway bar tab. New lower ball joint. Everything is new. I am not replacing the drum brakes anytime soon because they are actually in very good shape. And you can tell by the dust cap, and you can tell by this flash rust that this was replaced relatively within the past decade. So I'm in a rush because my son has Kung Fu. I'll show him some Kung Fu. I grew up on Jean-Claude Van Damme. Steven Seagal. Nobody? Just me? Anyways. So we got it all up out of Chia. The hardest part that takes the longest out of this is getting all of that off, because it's been in there forever. So getting the new stuff in takes maybe 20 minutes. Everything just, because everything's brand new, it just slides right in. But it is the only thing I cannot replace, of course, is the Pitman arm, because, of course, no auto parts store carries them. They're a special order. So I had to spend, I don't even want to say it. Makes me mad just saying it. $169 for a pitman arm from Classic Industries. Which is going to take till at least this week. Today's Wednesday. It's probably not going to get here till Saturday. I'd be surprised if we got here Friday. So not anytime soon enough for me to put it on while I'm putting everything else on. So that bad boy is going to have to stay in there for now. And then I'm going to have to come back under here, break off the tie rods in the idler arm. I forgot. That's what that is over there. That one right here. That's the idler arm. So that I can drop the center link down to get the pitman arm on. And it's going to be a PETA just to get it off of that, but I'll get there eventually. So I'm gonna set you guys up somewhere where you can see. It might have to be, I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard. I'm going to try to edit this as least as possible so that y'all can at least see some of the work. I won't be able to test drive it today, and I won't be able to test drive it tomorrow. It's supposed to rain like the next 3 days constantly, 3 or 4 days. So the most I'll be able to really do is kind of back it in and out of the driveway and adjust the toe and the camber and the caster. And I don't have any, actually I do, but I'm not going to use them. Fancy tools. I have a degree tool for caster camber, and then I have those plate things that you can bolt to the lugs, and you put a tape measure on this end and a tape measure on that end and do the toe and blah blah blah. But I did all that on the CUDA, and I somehow got it better doing it by eye than I did using the tools. So I'm just gonna do it like that because it does not need to be perfect. You're thinking, well, just take it to an alignment shop. Well, in this county, nobody wants to mess with old school cars because they actually have to work. They actually have to adjust upper control arms, and they don't want to actually have to do all that. I assume it's much easier with newer model cars. You just put it on there and you hit a little doodabs and that's done. I don't know. But yeah, been there, done that, tried that. So we're going to do it by eye. I had it pretty dang good on the CUDA to where on the CUDA, before I put the coilovers on, I was wearing out front tires at the inner front right here, going completely bald every 5 to 6 months. And then I got the coilovers and I was able to get it just about right to where the tread was even when it was on the ground, so it wasn't getting eaten up on the inside. So let me try to set you guys up and just get this over with, because like I said, I got baby Jean-Claude Van Damme in there trying to get to class while I'm trying to get some ice cream. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that is about the best spot I can put you. I will try to stay out. I will try to keep my back from covering the screen, but there's probably gonna be some times where I can't help it. So we're just gonna get to working. We're gonna start with the upper control arm. It's very simple. Just put it right back on in. It's gonna be very quiet because I'm just trying to work and not be funny. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, might as well do that while we're here. So okay, a little dramatic. That works, thanks. So we're gonna have to knock these points, these tabs in. To help these slide in. Ooh, look at there. Or not. Let's just get one side in. let's do this side. This already went way better than the other side. And we are not going to tighten absolutely anything until everything is installed. I hate these dust cover caps because they don't fit like they're supposed to. Actually, on the other side, I took that piece off. But these are supposed to sit up on there, and they don't. Even the ones that I put on the Kudo is the same way. So, yeah. You're just gonna stay like that, little buddy. Then we will put in our strut rod. But remember, folks, because I found this out yesterday. Oh, let's do this too while we're here. The only thing you reuse from the old suspension, or that I'm reusing, is the torsion bar adjuster bolt. Of course, these by themselves are like $200+. Look, I'm not saying don't get a Mopar. I wouldn't recommend it though. That's all I'm saying. Because the dumbest stuff is expensive. Okay, good enough. And another thing is you have to put the strut rod in first before putting the lower control arm in. And I need the other one. We're using these polyurethane bushings that you should grease. I'm not going to. I'm gonna make sure you hear me squeaking down the road. This end. Yeah. Oh, where are we? Also, you got to reuse these. These are what go like that. And do this. And then you just put the old girl on in. Just put the old girl on in. Just put. You know what? That's why I need to turn the steering wheel. One sec. Okay. There we go. Had to get the pitman arm out of the way. There we go. Looky there. Looky there. Make sure the threads are nice and dirty. We'll use that as our Loctite. Yep, I like it. Picasso. And the other side. But I need to find that other washer for the other side. Where did you go, little buddy? Nowhere? You just don't disappear on a brother? It's messed up. I'll find you later. here is the lower ball joint. Sorry. Where is this it? Now we will put the drum back on. Oh, these things are so useless. I wonder if no, that doesn't even fit over it. Okay. Now I need you to stay. Stay. Please. Come on. Of course, this is what's going to slow me down. This goddamn rubber piece. I mean, this gosh darn rubber piece. On enough. Okay. Hurry. 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 Okay. Nut. Give me the nut. Give me your nut. Any day now. There we go. Actually, I'm going to do this. Thank you for your service. See you next time. See you down at the local VFW. That works. Andy, come on. Help a brother out. Think there's one. There's one. Okay, we'll do it this way. So I did it yesterday. Put the lower ball joint on the drum first. What nut are you for? Oh, you're for the drum. Where are your nuts? You gotta find your nuts. Anywhere? Anybody? Oh, okay, you go right there. One more nut, please. One more nut. What you mean by that? No diddy. Or maybe all the diddy. What in the world? Hey, look, there you are. Oh, here. Oh, brother, here we go. Coming through. Ow, my back. Ah. Let's get you one up there. There we go. Oh, this is gonna hurt something. Woo. There we go. There we go. Give me your nut now. Give me your nut. Your castle nut. Or not. That's fine. While we're down here, let's put you on. Oh, I don't have your nut either. Come on, man. Watch your face. just sit back up? Yeah, probably. One. That's all you need to do a day. One sit up a day keeps the gaze away. Is that the saying? I don't remember. Okay. There we are. There we go. Now I'm missing the nut for this other bolt right here to bolt the ball joint on to the backing plate completely. I mean, do I need to? One should be enough. It's a pretty big bolt. It's like a 7/8, I think. It's like a 15/16, I think. Told you. 15/16. If you want to get really sophisticated, it's a 15/16 and a 24mm. Cover your gooch. I meant ears, sorry. Same thing. Where do you go to? Anybody else? Anybody else? What did I do with that bolt? It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me because I need it. I can't actually see if one of these old castle nuts is worn. Come here, little guy. Hey, looky there. Castle nut will work for me. Stripped. I mean, torqued. Okay, now I gotta put the nuts on this bad boy. They actually come with their own, just like me. Sweet home Alabama. Just put your nut on my chest. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, that was much. That was, I'm with you on that one. That was a little much. For my face. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Okay, so you do not tighten the strut rods down until you have everything aligned how you want it. Caster, camber, toe, blah, blah, blah. Because remember, like I said, this will pull it, the strut rod will literally pull this front, or if you loosen it, if you loosen it at the front and tighten it at the back, it'll pull the wheel back. If you tighten it at the front, that'll pull it forward, suck it forward, pull it, push it, pop it, twist it. Ooh, don't do that. What else? What am I missing? Torsion bar and shock. That's it. Okay, let's do the torsion bar. I'm gonna need everybody to move. Oh, tie rod. Can't forget the tie rod. What is this cotter pin for? I never use those. Oh, I forgot I have to drill this lower ball joint point right here so that this bigger tie rod end will go down in it. So we will do the torsion bar first. Oh, no way this side is gonna be this easy. Come on. Almost. Might be it. Let's get a little more. Really? That's mean. Needle nose. So, at the cross member where the torsion bars go in, all that holds them in place is this little clip, basically like a U-joint cap. Just a little clip. I think we need to go a tad bit more. Put the shock in first. Oh. Bolt. We are in there like swimwear. It's tight enough for now. So now we just tighten everything. Oh, strut rod. Yeah. Let's put the strut rod bolts on. Where'd you go? Oh, they're on. So the issue is on the strut rod bolts. One side has to be super tight before you can tighten the bolt. So let's see if, yeah, we got this one started. Come on. Ow. Also, while I'm here, I'll adjust the caster camber by eye. I try to get the upper ball joint directly in line with the lower ball joint, because that means it's at 0 degrees of either. And then you adjust from there. I think daily drivers on these Mopars, it's like you want 2 degrees of camber or 2 degrees of caster. I don't remember, one of the two. I don't know. I just want the wheels flat so I don't destroy tires. And then on the, it's universally known, but you may not know, when it's towed, you want the tires to kind of point inwards. You don't want them to point outwards. And I don't know why you don't want them straight. Maybe an expert will chime in on that, but you want them towed in like 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, something like that. I probably got stuff all over my face. Look, I told y'all I was black. Say something now. You don't even know who that is, Sammy Sosa. I'm too old for this. I need 5/8. Does anybody get 5/8 around here? Look at there. We got a 5/8 socket. Look at that. It's almost like I knew what I needed. So this is missing. Oh, damn. It's missing. Huh. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not miss. It is missing something, but it's not missing another thing I thought it was missing. It's missing the dilly that connects up here and goes down and keeps this tight. So we're just gonna hold on. What was missing? Nothing. Nothing was missing. That's also not how you do that, but that's how I did that. But don't do that because it's me. But that is oh, brother. JK, we're not done. Also, forgot, I gotta set the caster camber up to 0. Surprise, surprise, it is the next day. I spent a good while last night trying to drill out that hole in the lower ball joint where the penis in my throat. That's a big one. JK. Drilling out the hole for the tie rod end to go into. Stripped a nut, cut off part of we went through a deal. But we are here. We are done. I just spent probably about an hour doing an at-home alignment. And it is good enough. I'll say that for sure. So you got to spend mucho time going back and forth. And it's good for me because I have the driveway goes down and it's like a bump and a bump. So it kind of, the suspension and the weight of the front end kind of do this together rather than it being one flat surface. This way is better. But we are pretty dialed. It is cambered in just slightly, but one, supposedly that's how it's supposed to be, and two, right now, it definitely will change after I actually drive it. I bet, so I've moved it in and down the driveway about 6 times, adjusting the toe and the ride height, and that's good enough, because if I mess with it anymore, when I drive it, I could probably drive around the block right now, but I'm not going to because it's about to rain. And I bet those wheels will probably be cambered in way more, out, castered out, whichever. The toe will probably be off a little bit, but as of right now, I have the tie rods locked in, adjusted, where it is 56 inches from the inside. So this first hole, this tire tread right here, 56 inches from this little lip where my nail, the tip of my nail is, to that one. It is 56, and then on the back side, so you go measure the back side. I'm not saying this is how you do it, it's how I do it, and it gets me close enough to where I don't have to try and find an alignment shop that will do it for me. And then you go to the backside and you measure the same, and it's like 56 and barely, like maybe 1/16, which I found out you want it 1/16 to an 1/8 difference towed in. And that is what we are looking at right now. So we will see if that changes. I don't know. I might be able to go on a test drive. It's supposed to. Yeah, I think I'm going to test drive real quick. While I'm nasty, I guess so. Yeah, so let's go on a test drive. What's the worst that can happen? You lock up an engine? Okay. The goal is to not tire squeal all the way down the road. We know it goes into overdrive. We know the transmission does what it's supposed to do. So, let her rip. Tater chip.
I put a different tune in it. It's basically just a copy and paste tune I found on the internet. It was for a mild Camp 6.0. I mean, I need to loosen up the front shocks. I have them set 8 clicks from 0, maybe go down to like 5, but you can already tell the insane difference, obviously. You saw how trash that front suspension was. I hate this steering wheel. Stop looking at me. Sorry, I didn't mean it. You ever play with it like this? Oh my God. It needs that pitman arm, but today is Thursday and it's not going to get here until Tuesday, so we'll see if I put it in. I mean, by now we were already tire squealing, and that is completely gone. Yeah, the steering wheel is almost straight. Opening up an alignment shop soon. Keep an eye out. I think I just heard something hit the ground. Wasn't me. Just cruise. I listen to the RPMs. That's how I know what gears I'm in. We're not in 4th yet. No tire squeal at all. There we go. That was a nice shift. Not bad. I can't even. You guys haven't been in it and driven it, but you guys have no idea the difference right now. It is insane. It still falls on its face when you give it some gas. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh no. That's alright, we don't need to win any races. Mucho better, mucho. Hold on, I need to say something. No cops. Oh, give me the brakes. I need some brakes. It just doesn't like that quick pedal push. You ease into it, it's good. But you want to give it something. They don't like that. Yeah. We got a horrible exhaust leak that I have no care about fixing. Gotta go! Oh, shit! My bad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say what I said. You do have a little giddy up in you. Yes. No tire squeal. curious as to how it's going to look, the alignment's going to look when I get out. Left is going left. I mean, I can already tell by the steering wheel. The steering wheel is more right now when I want it to go straight. You can smell the tires. The idle set at 750 all across the board, meaning from 0 degrees to 250 degrees. I have it set at 750 RPMs, but it's definitely idling higher than that. And you can adjust it, the idling while in gear and not in gear, and I have it set at 750 for both. So I might need to tweak the throttle body blade a tad bit, but then it acts like it wants to die, even with a slight loosening of it, which closes the throttle blade a little bit more. So let's see what the alignment looks like.
So it is actually still really good. It is just slightly cambered in on this side, which is a simple fix. And then also on this side, just slightly. And the toe is, I don't know, I don't think there's anything wrong with the toe when I stand back and look at it though. I think it's this one, yeah, this needs to come in just a tad, but no tire squeal at all. Which means if it's not raining tomorrow, Daddy might drive her to the gym. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that cutting out because I kind of need to get up and go sometimes. Sometimes at 2 in the morning when your mom's passed out on my shoulder. But anyways, that is it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Does it look good? Are we winning? Tell me what you think. I'm going to put on some brand new valve covers that I told y'all a million times I was going to put on, but I had to get different coil packs, but that's its own deal. I will appreciate you watching when you comment on what you think. But anyways, like, subscribe. I need subscribers. I need likes, not just from the strippers. And I need y'all to comment. Y'all comment helps the algorithm. So I appreciate it. I will see y'all on the next one.